In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Klaviyo to Webflow. To kick things off, let's begin by ensuring you have all the necessary accounts. First, you'll need to create accounts on 3 platforms: Webflow, Klaviyo, and Zapier. If you already have them, great. If not, take a moment to set them up. Having these accounts ready is essential for integrating Webflow and Klaviyo seamlessly, using Zapier as the connecting tool. Once your accounts are ready, let's dive into creating a Zap, which will act as the automated connection between Webflow and Klaviyo. Start by logging in to your Zapier account. Look for the Create Zap button. You'll find it on your dashboard. Click on it to begin the process. For the trigger app, you'll want to select Webflow. This step sets the stage for linking Webflow to Klaviyo. Now let's set up the Webflow trigger. This will determine what action in Webflow will kick off the automation. Choose New Form Submission as your trigger. This means anytime someone submits a form on your Webflow site, this Zap will start running. You'll then need to connect your Webflow account to Zapier. Don't worry, it's pretty straightforward. Follow the prompts, and once connected, you'll see your Webflow websites and forms. Select the specific website and form you want to use for this automation. Before moving on, it's a great idea to test this trigger. This step pulls a sample submission from your form, allowing you to see that your connection is working properly. With the trigger configured, it's time to move on to the Klaviyo action. In this section, Klaviyo will be our action app. You'll have a few options here, such as creating a profile, creating or updating a profile, adding a profile to a list, or subscribing a profile. Choose the action that best suits your goal. You'll then connect your Klaviyo account to Zapier using your API credentials. If you're unsure where to find these, log into Klaviyo and check under Account Settings. Next, we'll map the fields from your Webflow form to the corresponding Klaviyo fields. This is an important step that ensures all the data gets transferred correctly. Typically, you'd map an email to the email field, a name to the first name field, a phone number to the phone number field, and so forth. You can also map any custom fields you have to Klaviyo's custom properties. This mapping process ensures that the leads you collect will be added properly to your Klaviyo audience. Finally, it's time to test and publish your Zap. Run a test to make sure everything flows smoothly. Check in Klaviyo to confirm that the contact appeared as expected. If all looks good, you can go ahead and turn on the Zap. Now your Webflow and Klaviyo are linked, automating your workflow. I hope this guide makes your connection process smoother, and thank you for watching.